the late-night news, let's have a look at the headlines. BCCI has relied on gossip to make Lalit Modi its fall guy. That's the bottom line of his 12,000-page reply to the BCCI.
He has brought the game from 0 to 1,000 and overnight he has become a fall guy.
After match fixing, spot fixing hits cricket, Pakistani spinner Danish Kaneria arrested on charges of spot fixing. Indian tour manager Biswal in BCCI headquarters submits report on Indian T20 team players get a clean chit. First Nalini, now police recover a cell phone from yet another inmate at Puralis. Prison security being treated as a joke in Tamil Nadu. Former Vice President Bhairav Singh Shekhawat dies of cardiac arrest this morning. A 9-year-old gets a new lease of life. Doctors at the Government General Hospital fit a pacemaker to this heart. Well, our top story tonight, Lalit Modi is the BCCI's fall guy. That's the message that seemed to be reverberating from Modi's stables, while his counsel filed a reply to BCCI's show-cause notice. A voluminous 12,000-page reply presented just a short while back by Modi's lawyer, Mohammad Abidi. Modi's counsel making clear that Modi was being targeted by certain vested interests in an apparent reference to the owner of Chennai Super Kings and Srinivasan. Modi's lawyer even accusing the BCCI of turning a blind eye to facts and acting against Modi on sheer gossip. Just to remind you, this 12,000-page reply is Modi's response to BCCI's 35-page show-cause notice. The reply to the second show-cause will be filed by Modi's side on the 21st of this month.
From our side, everything has been explained in a threadbare manner. Nothing is left to any chance, any interpretation. It is read in simple prose. There is no scope for any poetic interpretation for any situation. But I must tell you, there are some interesting instances which will give you a very, very different perspective of the issues involved and the controversies raised during the course of this 20 days. Because allegations जो hearsay पर हैं, जो gossip पर हैं, they are very sweeping. And I can feel that it has been very, very paining for Mr. Modi to hear from an organization like BCCI that you have brought disrepute to the organization in the game of cricket. One night before, he was the hero, he was a subject matter of study in international business schools. He has brought the game from 0 to 1,000 and overnight he has become a fall guy. And based on the gossip and oral communications which they have not been, and I'm sure they will never be able to substantiate. Yes, absolutely yes. Yes, because when Mr. Modi told BCCI that he reserves his right to call upon all those people who are said to have been made such oral allegations, BCCI preferred not to disclose their identities.
And that reply, in fact, came on the back of almost 22 charges leveled against Lalit Modi. Here's a look at some of them. He's accused of getting kickbacks amounting to $80 million for last year's renegotiated TV rights. He's accused of tampering with sealed bids during the first IPL team auction. He's also accused of holding an undisclosed stake in 3 IPL teams, including SRK's Kolkata Knight Riders. Then, of course, the allegation of trying to arm twist the Rendezvous Group, which successfully won the Kochi IPL bid. And again, irregularity allegations against him in awarding of broadcast and internet rights. And NDTV's senior sports correspondent Rika Roy joined us with more on the reply filed by Modi's lawyer today.
Well, the disciplinary committee is not going to go through the replies that has been filed by Lalit Modi. This is going to be reviewed and this is going to be overseen by essentially the President Shashank Manohar and Secretary N. Srinivasan. He has submitted 2 copies for both of them today. After they have gone through it, if they feel that the matter should be forwarded to the disciplinary committee, then they will do it. Otherwise, they will take the action against Mr. Modi. It was a 12,000-page reply that was filed. And now, the media or BCCI definitely doesn't see Lalit Modi as a fall guy. There have been charges labeled against him, and then he has to basically answer to those charges. The first charge sheet was the one which he answered today. BCCI now has to go through all that he has answered and, constitute the disciplinary committee. And the disciplinary committee is going to take a decision on Lalit Modi's future. But the story doesn't end here. Mr. Modi has to submit replies to another show cause notice, for which he has time till the 21st of this month.
Well, shocking reports coming in that Pakistani leg spinner Danish Kaneria has been arrested and later released for spot fixing. Yes, after match fixing, it's spot fixing that become a black spot in the game of cricket. Kaneria, along with young fast bowler Mervyn Westfield, have been arrested by the Essex police on suspicion of conspiracy to commit fraud following the police's investigation into alleged spot fixing in Essex's Pro 40 match against Durham last September. Both men appeared at Brentford police station on Friday and were questioned under caution before being released on bail until September 15. That's the date the police has said to formally file charges against the Pakistani leg spinner and Westfield. Well, if you're wondering what exactly is this new term, spot fixing, it's simplified for you. If you connect spot fixing, it's about fixing a particular spot. In a match, it's about bowling that one bad ball or spilling that one catch in the match that can turn the entire game around. It can be anything, a small event within the game which is fixed and not the entire game. So in a broader sense, some of spot fixing constitutes match fixing. So every single attempt in the game is referred to as spot fixing. It's a vehicle favored by illegal bookmakers to manipulate bets in which millions of pounds are at stake on the smaller shifts within a match. Well, moving on, the Medical Council of India, the country's apex medical body, has been dissolved. The President today signed an ordinance to dissolve the MCI. This comes after a decision taken by the Law Ministry and the Health Ministry after Ketan Desai, former chairman of the MCI, was arrested on charges of accepting bribes to set up medical colleges. The 90-year-old council will probably be replaced by a 7-member committee of top doctors. And just yesterday, in fact, if we were to get you to a story about how we had got to the story of sweet success, two 18-year-olds who topped the exams, and today we were in fact encountered with some real sad news about 4 youngsters who ended their lives because they could not cope with the news of failure when the results of the board exams were announced. To talk more on this disturbing trend, we were earlier joined by Shanti Jayaraman, who is the director of Sneha. Take a look at this discussion.
Yes. See, what is happening is that we teach our children, how to play good tennis, how to, everybody wants to be first, wants to be up there. And all this is being done, but nobody stops to, teach the child how to handle failure. That, I think, is something that we all need to think about, whether it is school level or its parents, that this education is just a very small part of their lives. They have so much more, and that is what should be told to the children and, encouraged to do their. After the exam results were announced, within 4 hours, we had about 50 calls. And by the end of the day, it had touched over 90 calls. It's mostly kids who have, their marks are not up to expectations. They are really distressed about that. And we give them, it's just that they've been getting scolding either from the teachers or the parents, or their friends telling them, what are you going to do? So when they come to us and we give them the space to open up and talk about what feelings are disturbing them. And it's when they talk about their feelings that they are, slowly they are able to think, okay, what can I do next? They come up with it, not us.
Well, time for us to slip into a short break. Coming up on the other side, we'll tell you why Chennai is becoming a summer favorite for international brands. Stay with us.